All right, all
looking
right. Let's talk about coins. Do you have any coins laying around the house?
Actually, my husband does collect silver dollars.
Oh, does he?
He does. He likes to. We tease him and call him Scrooge McDuck. So he's going to put them in the floor and roll around in them, you know. But he does. He likes to collect silver coins.
Do you collect like the wheat-back pennies and that kind of
I
thing?
don't think so. I think he's just into silver coins. He gets them
there
out
used to
once
be
in a while.
There
and
used to be pennies that were not. I should probably ask an
the wheat
expert.
straws,
We're going
right?
to talk
Wheat
with Daryl
pennies,
Downs.
but now haven't dimes
pennies.
changed?
Wheat pennies?
And
Wheat
then-
pennies.
and
Well,
then,
that's the wheat straw.
What's the silver pennies? Did they make silver pennies?
Silver pennies, no.
Like-
they made, during the war, they made steel pennies.
Steel
Okay,
pennies?
but now
Okay.
dimes have changed. I'm one of those that swipes a debit card for everything. I never have money in my purse.
Mm-hmm.
But haven't what a current dime looks like changed on the back or
It's still
something?
the, what they call Eisenhower dimes. They were used to, Mercury dimes were the ones
Yeah.
a little bit further back, and then
Yeah, I remember that.
further
Didn't
back
something
in
have a
history.
torch on it? Does it still have a torch on
Correct,
it?
yeah, that's the Mercury dimes.
Oh, the Mercury's had the torch on the back. Boy, I'm old.
Well, you've got a coin show coming up.
Yes, we do.
Now, how big is your group?
We've got 14 active members.
Is coin collecting still a pretty good pastime or hobby for people?
Well, you have some, don't you? at
Yeah, I
home?
do,
Well,
yeah.
see, it's 100% right here.
Right here.
It is
I
the
don't
most
have the
popular
books that
hobby
you-
in the
I
world.
don't, we don't have the books or anything that you put them in, but
Right.
I collect all the if I find a what's it called, a buffalo nickel or a wheatback penny or those kind of things, I like to. And then you've got Kennedy on a was that a $half?
$half
silver?
dollars.
$half, yeah.
Was Kennedy
Always
not on
keep
all of them?
No,
No?
Just on $half. Yeah.
just on the
Really?
$half through the.
And the most oddest
ones.
coin is that Susan B. Anthony dollar, which is smaller than a quarter, or maybe just a little bit bigger
Slightly
than
larger.
Slightly larger. Yeah. So is that kind of the stuff we'll be seeing at this coin show, or some odd things?
Well, at the coin show, you're going to see everything all the way back to the colonial periods, I'm sure. 1797s, and I'm sure there'll be coins from around the world. You know, I mean, it's a pretty wide.
What makes a coin collectible? As you see, if I didn't
oddity.
interrupt you at least 20
That's
times
all
a
right.
show, people would think something was wrong with me. You know, I mean, like if they just, Congress changed its mind after 2 weeks and says, "Meh, let's try something else." But one time there was like the letter that tells what minute was got turned upside down on a few of them one
Right.
time or something
Errors
crazy
and
like
so
that.
on.
Errors, yeah. That
So
makes them more rare.
That
Exactly. Any misstrikes, errors, anything like that, that's definitely
particular years or particular years.
Particular years.
bigger
It all
deal?
depends on mintage. Some years they made a whole bunch, and a few years they maybe didn't make so many.
Now I know that on some of the they have a D and then an S, right?
Yes.
Explain what that is.
That's your mint marks here. I have got an example
D is
of it.
Denver, right?
Yeah, this is a 1935 set that's PD and S. Denver, San Francisco, and Philadelphia.
If we get a close-up
I
on that.
visited the Philadelphia Mint last summer. It was really cool. They had just, it was cool. Neat, neat,
Yeah,
neat,
all
neat,
the
neat.
different mints, yeah.
Cool.
Now, also, never been circulated. What does
Correct.
that do for a coin?
Makes it a lot more valuable.
Okay, now, how does that happen? I mean, if never been, who do they buy it from if it's never been in circulation?
Well, I have an example of one of those since
Okay.
you mentioned it.
All right.
This is a Carson City set here. This was
Oh, that's cool.
So it comes sealed up in that.
that came from
so
the mint
human
sealed up
hands
that
have
way.
never touched
That's
it.
correct. It was
Uncirculated. Yeah.
uncirculated. Yeah. Certification here by the mint. Yeah.
So, but you buy that from the federal government.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Can you invest in coins? I mean, is it valuable to do so or not?
Extremely valuable to do so.
Well, because some coins, the metal in them makes them much more. That's what Courtney says about his silver dollars. The silver dollar itself is worth much more than $1, so you want to be careful and don't spend it.
Exactly, yeah. That's why we have this book here. This is the guidebook to U.S. coins. This is the Bible of U.S. coins right here.
Okay.
You got all your mint marks, your mintages and everything. It tells you what you got, and condition of it depends a lot on its value and everything. Yeah, so.
Everybody, as you said, like 100% of Americans have a jar or a bowl or something in their house
box or something.
full of old coin that they've taken out of their pockets and tossed around. You need to go through that every once in a while
Yeah, you do.
because you never know.
And we meet every third Wednesday over at the Cooper Park at the Van Mater Senior Center there at 6 p.m. So if you have something that you discovered or whatever like that, you go, well, what is this? And I don't know. Come on out to the club meeting and everything.
And somebody will discover it for you or do some research for you.
Between our group of people, we know pretty much all about
Yeah.
what's going on and everything.
What about foreign coins? foreign coins. Is that a popularity thing for the
Sure.
guys?
Yeah, in fact, last month's meeting, one of our members brought in a nice collection of all the Australian, New Zealand, and Fiji coins, you know. And some people have ancient Roman coins, and you know, I mean, it's just.
Well, what about the anything pre-Euro in Europe? Is that eventually going to be a little bit, because they've done away with all of those, like the lira and the franc and all that? Are those going to, because there were so many of them, are they never going to be worth anything, or?
Probably the ones that if they had any gold or silver in them, you know. But
other than that, there were just too many of those to, even though they're no longer in circulation.
you're correct. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
What about paper money? Is there any collection as far as that goes, or do you just limit it to coins?
They usually coin collectors and paper money kind of go together. You know, as a group, you'll find at the show coming up that there'll be paper money there. Especially here in the South, the Confederate money, you know, is very popular.
Yeah.
Right.
None of that's made anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In fact, it's counterfeited more than anything.
Is that right?
Right. You got to really be careful, you know.
Really?
But if it's a genuine, good, you know, Confederate note, it's worth some money.
I guess back then they didn't have a lot of security issues on printing that, so I guess you can make it look original.
Right.
The way the printing is.
You have to know your merchandise.
Yeah.
You know
I have another question. We were talking about, is any coin minted in the United States, like during the war years, a little bit valuable because metals were so rare? Because you said there were steel pennies during the war?
There were steel pennies, and also during the war, nickel was used in shell casings, and so they started making nickels with silver in them because it was. Because
So a
they
nickel from about 41 to 45 kind of thing?
Correct. There was a strategic metal, and so the Mint said, "Hey, let's just go ahead and use silver, you know, because we need the nickel for the war effort."
Oh, so check.
Nickel was more valuable than silver at the time.
Because it was a war, yeah.
And I bet you could learn some history when you come to these coin collecting.
Exactly. Yeah.
events.
Coin collecting U.S. coins is a great way to learn our U.S. history.
That's
Absolutely.
neat. That's neat. So this is coming up August 28th?
Yes, it is.
Where's it going to be?
Ramada Inn, right around the corner over here.
Okay. Right down the
9
street
to
from us.
5. And is it free?
Yes.
Because it says open to the public.
Open to the public,
Dealers
it's
will be
free.
available to buy, sell, trade, or give you info.
Yeah, we'll have about 60 plus tables there. We'll have dealers from Jonesboro, Harrison, and last year we had some from Springfield even.
Good.
Wow.
And would you like people to bring their coins?
Absolutely. If you got anything you want to buy or sell or trade, that's what these coin shows are all about.
Very good. Very good. This
Or
is
kind of like Antiques Roadshow. What's this worth?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can go to the show, or again, like I said, our meetings that we have every month, you know, at the senior center there.
Okay, and those are free. Everyone's welcome. Not free,
sure.
but everyone's welcome.
Yeah,
Please
and
come.
we usually you know, have a short business meeting, and then any new acquisitions that we have, and then show off things and so on.
Cool.
Neat. What do you not have that you'd like to have?
What do I have?
Yeah,
that
what
I
do you
like
What
to
do you
seeking?
don't have that you'd like to have?
have? Oh boy.
A lot.
Yeah,
What do you
some-
lust after
got a
the
big long
most?
list.
Yeah.
Some 1928 St. Gaudens would be nice.
Some what?
1928 St. Gaudens gold
St.
coins.
Gaudens?
Yes, that was
Gold
a,
coins?
Yes. Yeah,
Who
that
made
would-
those?
That would be one like this.
Oh my gosh.
1928. When Roosevelt recalled all the gold in 1933, the mint just melted down huge amounts of these things, and so
Wow.
yeah, that's pretty much a very rare one, and it would be worth a lot of money. So
So this could fit right in my pocket.
That is cool.
yeah.
Well, Daryl, we appreciate you coming by again.
A font of
appreciate the
information, as they
opportunity to
say.
participate.
Coin show coming up at the Ramada Inn right here in Mountain Home, August 28th from 9 to 5, free admission. Bring your rare coins, and we'll find out how rare they really are.
There you go.
Cool.
Thanks, Daryl.
All right, you're welcome.
Very nice
All right.
seeing you again, Daryl.
Up next, Lori Adkins is going to be talking about the National Women's Equality Day. Stay with us.